What's going on, guys? Talk Aston Villa here, bringing the match review for the Villa v Swansea game. 4-1 to the Swans. Another bullshit performance. And let's just go right to your tweets before getting anything. We have Elliot at Senti AVFC saying Lambert needs to go. Same with Lerner and Faulkner. They are useless clowns. Hashtag we want our old club back. Desperate times. Need to win next Saturday. Richard Griffiths saying clueless substitutions. Devoid on technical ideas, plus his own staff has been axed. Time for Paul Lambert to go. Hashtag AVFC. We have Ben saying, I'm not going to pronounce his at name because I can't, sorry. Lambert's play is atrocious. We will be lucky to stay up, but it doesn't look good at the moment. Must win next week. Dwayne underscore IK95 saying one thing to say. We've got no defense. Other than that, I thought we played nice attacking football, and I perfectly agree with the defense part. Really, I read this tweet just on my newsfeed saying our defense is so crap that it almost makes us feel like Vlar is good realistically, that he was saying that he's actually bad, but he's the best out of our poor kind of bunch, if that makes sense. So basically, he's our best defender out of a poor group, so he's not that good. I do agree with that in an extent, but I don't. He's that leadership figure we need, but without a partner, Baker's just, I'm not even going to get into Baker right now. We have David AVFC Fortnam saying, piss poor, we're going down. Ian Ashworth saying, hashtag disgraceful, and that was just the feed I watched it on. Hashtag Lambert out. We have Pezza underscore McDonough saying, I just farted, should have filmed it. Would have been a very accurate match review. Hashtag Lambert out. We have Matthew Blackmore too, I'll read them both here, saying Albrighton runs the show again, but nobody backing him up. And how is bringing on Holt going to make a difference? Realistically, why is bringing on Grant Holt in the 75th minute, 3-1 down, what is that going to change? If anything, you're going to make that right after the second goal, realistically, or at the beginning of the second half, or in the 60th minute, not the 75th minute. What difference is that going to make? And in his last one saying, we don't deserve Premier League football and should never be relying on Hull to keep us up. Lambert needs to go. So thanks all for those tweets. Realistically, the whole thing, it's pretty pathetic. When Aston Villa, as a club and their fans, are cheering for Hull City, who we play next week at Villa Park at home, to beat or to come down from a 2-0 deficit against Fulham and come back. Yes, they did it, but we shouldn't be in this situation, guys. It's simple as that. Why are we at the end of the season, 3 games left against Hull, City, and Tottenham? We should have 40 plus points. There's so many chances this season where, yes, every team can say, oh, we should have got a point here, we should have won here. But there's legit, it's I don't even know. It's sorry for the language. It's a giant mind fuck. It really is. It's a giant mind fuck. Like, I apologize for my language if there's younger kids watching, but it really is. It's just, I hate watching Stoke when they're under Pulis and the hoofing of the ball, and that's all we do. It's just, doing this review took, just even thinking about it takes so much energy out of me right now. I usually get amped up for reviews because I enjoy doing this, providing you guys with good content and doing all that. But it's so hard to just be so negative every time. I always try to be positive. I get slated for it. I'm okay with getting slated. I'm 19 years old. I can handle it. But it's just at this point, I don't know what to do or to say. But let's get right in the game quickly. Agbon Lahore, he played all right. Realistically, he really played all right. But really, I don't see him as that essential striker that a lot of people say he is, and then other people say he isn't. Next game, I'm just going to suggest this. Grant Holt up top, Agbon Lahore on the wing, and Vyman or whoever else who can, or maybe Albrighton on the wing or something. Because honestly, I honestly think just if Agbon Lahore can provide service, which we've all seen throughout his career, to Holt, who's really, I'm not going to say he's a Wilfred Bonny, but he probably weighs more than Bonny, so it's going to be hard to take him down. We're going to create more chances. Today, we got pushed out of the box. We were hoofing it into the box, and they were just clearing it out. Ashley Williams, it was a poor pitch today, and it was rainy and wet, but they were clearing difficult crosses that, well, actually easy crosses, but looked more difficult in difficult weather conditions so easily, and they should never be that easily. It's just, I'll give credit to Andy Vyman where credit is due. He had one or two decent chances and looked somewhat apparent this game. I don't know where he's been for since, like, probably I'd say the City game where we won, but I it's just, I'm a broken record at this point. I don't know what to say that will maybe get you guys like energized or happy or positive at this point. I'm Lambert out at this point. I feel as though it's coming to that point of where, yes, Lerner probably didn't provide him with all of the funds needed, all of the supplies and resources needed to run a successful football club and to get our ambitions where Lambert wants to take us. I give Lambert all the credit in the world. He wants to make us a giant again, which makes sense. But when you're going to be buying players like Yakuba Silla, among other players, for cheap prices, why not buy one player that that could, I don't know, be the same price as two, like a Stephen DeFore who we were linked with in January. One of those players. Why didn't we do that? Because we don't play Silla anyways. He's not our depth because really he hasn't offered anything this season. Yes, he's young, but a Stephen DeFore kind of player, we could have paid double. Basically played for one player with two players' wages and whatever. I would have taken that if we had to pay more for one player and lose out on an additional player just to fill the squad. I would take that any day because really, at the end of the day, it brings more quality. Yes, we'd have to spend more money for depth and other purposes, but that can go as years go on. It's just a point of poor spending, poor ownership, poor scouting, poor everything. I don't know anymore. All I'm going to say is big up to Cal Robinson for coming on again, looking quite bright as a future star. Hopefully next year we can, if we're up, we can just utilize it. I don't know what to say anymore, guys. This has probably been the worst review I've ever done. It's just, I don't even know how to review a game at this game, or this point in the season. We have 3 reviews left, 3 matches left. So like, comment, all that stuff. I think my record's 20 likes. If you can beat that, share it around with all your family, friends, all that kind of stuff. Only 3 reviews left. If you can see, I'm back home. I just came back from university, so things are different. If you can't really tell, probably not. But, so yeah, it's just, I don't know, guys. Positivity. I hope we're going to stay up. If Cardiff and Sunderland can draw, I think we'll be fine. All we need really realistically is a point off Hull, and we'll be fine. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end it there. This is like 8 minutes long, but I will speak to you guys later. And yeah, boom.